Hello YouTubers, this is the Campin' BTE85. Today we are zeroing in on Stronghold 3 Gold Edition. Back in May 2012, this was put out by Firefly Studios, who did the previous Strongholds and have done Stronghold Crusaders, I believe. They're coming out with a... Actually, they already have a pre-order for that through Steam. I've played the previous Strongholds, 1 and 2. I've played this one maybe 12 hours on record. Not a whole lot. It's, well, let's just get right into it. I'll show you what I've found. As you can see, there's no skirmish mode. Oh, military campaign, economic campaign, yeah. There's no skirmish mode. You can't load up a bunch of people and all the cities are building together. But, yeah, see, time to go. A bend in the river, the 3 forts, the king is dead. This is a campaign. That's, I mean, I know it's single player game modes. It's not a skirmish, it's the campaign. Like it says, the campaign. No skirmish. No skirmish, no bueno. That means not good. I don't like it. I like the skirmish modes from 2 a lot. But, the graphics are pretty good in this. I mean,
Place your stockpile, my lord.
You know, decent little, voice. You know, I like that, you know, it's not grid laid out, which, you know, some of the games used to be pretty grid based. They're not anymore, as not as common anymore, but they used to be. Yeah, even back in 2012, there used to be a fair amount that were pretty rock solid, and you have to build in this section, this section, this section. But, pushing down the middle wheel button, full rotate, scroll in and out, scroll in and out. That's me. I am the king, I am the lord. A little odd walking. This is as close as you can get. I found a staircase here in the middle of nothing for somehow. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but, I'm gonna go put him inside. Because there was the previous ones was set for, you know, once the king was dead, or the lord, then you lose. Surprise, right? Yeah, your guy dies and you don't survive. But, the closer you are to the castle, the bigger your house gets. It's, you know, it's more popular. Kind of, you know, cityscape versus suburbs. The closer you are into the city, the more people there are. So we, let's load that up a little bit. Peasants are useful. But, the economy is pretty good. I do enjoy the economy in this game. It's, if you're looking for something where you basically, you know, use items A, B, C, and D together, and this way you get something else. You use this in the way you just used it, but you add pig farm, then you add a pig farm, and it works. It gets you something neat. Whether it's, you know, you need the beekeeper wax to make candles, for example, which you need for the monastery, which adds happiness, which in turn, you know, makes them work better. You know, right there with the popularity, happiness, and basically the same thing. You know, down here, industrial tab, food, town, honor, military, castle walls, castle towers, castle gates, castle defense, which is traps and stuff, repair and delete. Basically anything you can do in a sandbox game, as we all know, is what you can do in the single player game. I played through the single player. It's hard, but I think it's more just hard because I don't know. It's hard to put into words. I'm not gonna badmouth it. I don't want to badmouth it. I don't feel that it deserves to be bad-mouthed at all.
Warning, your lordship.
Waiting for a job. Well, I wish you would just go take your job then. But yeah, no, I don't want to badmouth this one bit. It's fun in its own right. I do enjoy it. I mean, I've played 12 hours of it, and that was probably in 3-4 sittings. You know, it's something to be played, to be enjoyed if you like the franchise, and you're hoping for a sudden, you know, ooh, you know, Stronghold 3. I didn't realize they made a third one. I'm totally going back to get that. It's gonna be so cool. Temper that a little bit, just because that's kind of how I went into this. And again, you know, I like it. It looks great. I'm just kind of pulling stuff here along the side just to show y'all what each little thing looks like. Church is probably one of the bigger requirements. Don't know really why, but it happens. You know, some honor buildings is what you need for honor, because you can in turn use the honor to do stuff like festivals and parties and, you know, little things like that, which is neat. You know, it's seemed it. I don't even know if seemed is the right word. It feels like the Stronghold 2, but with this better graphics.
Can't place that there, my lord.
Well, build it again. See, these are kind of cool. Punishment racks. Those are fun. Statues, entertainment buildings, decorations. Apiary is honey. I don't know exactly what it is. I mean, it's honey. It's a little bee nest. I'm not too familiar with medieval such, so I could not tell you exactly what it is. But I do like the defensive building. It's pretty neat, you know. That I will not argue with at all. It's a pretty fantastic look. It looks good. Now let's see if we can find some iron. There we go. Looks like iron, right? Yeah, iron. I'm sure this is quarry. Yeah, why not? 16 idle villagers, or maybe not idle, but available. Apothecary to keep them healthy. Plague exists. Plague is annoying. It's not too often. It's not too common, but it does happen. You know, and yes, I'm not designing this too well. Like I said, I'm just kind of slapping stuff together right now, just to try to pull out as many things as I can. Apparently the period key drops that. I wonder what the question mark drops that. M does market, which you can buy and sell and trade and blah 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 blah. It does what a market does. Surprise! I think that's my new catchphrase for these zeroing in ons. Surprise! It does what you think it's going to do. One of the nice little things is when you're building, you actually, let me pull out another building. You see these little black lines showing, you know, this is the area for the trees. Others, you know, some games you don't get the little outline, and so it's kind of, you know, well, why can't I build here? Show me, you know, how far away from the trees do I have to be? And then there's also games that you click and they automatically cut down the trees for you. These fellers, I mean, yeah, they wander over with, I guess no shirts on. I don't know, I'm not too interested to see half-naked men running around. Personal opinion, if you guys want to see it, I mean, boom. If I quickly scroll past and you see one, feel free to pause it. There you go. I guess I got like little wife beaters or something on. But yeah, this is it. Really, this is. You get you need Fletchers to make weaponry.
We need wood, sire.
As with any base management, you can't just walk in and just start slapping stuff down. You will fail. You will not get half of what you need, or even a third of what you want. So, let's buy some wood. We got all this money right here. Not sure from what, but we're just gonna go ahead and do that. Pretty sure it's from honor buildings. Honor buildings like the tailor's workshop. They'll end up. I'll show you exactly what the tailor's workshop does. Help. Tailor workshop takes wool from the stockpile, spins them into yarn, weaves it into cloth to make fine clothes. They're brought to keep to be worn at the guests by the guests at banquet. So this is what you need for banquet. Yeah, I have 8 venison, so if I did this 8 times 1, because I only have one of the items, I get 8 crowns, which is honor. Yep. Let me pull up my big chart again. There we go. That's what I was looking for. I was wondering what was disappeared. But no, it's really not bad. It's quaint. That's actually a fantastic way of putting it. It's a quaint game. It feels, it's got that nice little fiddle in the background, little mandolin, I believe is what it's called. Don't know if anybody can hear it, but if you can't, sorry. I can hear it and it sounds pretty nice. I like it. But here we're gonna do a quick. And it does have a snap too, which is pretty handy. Boom, snaps to the edge. Boom, snaps to the edge. But you have to be a little bit more creative. They don't like you just. They don't like you just willy-nilly making stuff work. It's odd, but it works. And I'm gonna do a curtain wall gate because we can. Boom. That's actually pretty cool. Or, I could have done a town gate, something big and fancy. Town gate house, which is basically a drawbridged version, I think. And we're gonna go ahead and pull up some stairs because
Can't place that there.
go ahead and, we're gonna try to show a little curved bastion. Nice little extra outpost right there. Rounded bastion is for basically for other location because it won't fit here because it's all at the edge of things. But let me see if I can pull it down here real quick. Boom. There you go, see? And then you can cross this way, go boom. Boom again. This is just to give you all a quick look at some of the stuff does do. Like I said, it's pretty nice looking. It really is. Got some stake traps down here because we can. Little defense because I do believe, even though it is free mode. Here's what I was actually also looking for. Barracks. Barracks you can actually attach to the wall. I guess I'll show you can attach over here. Okay. So it can be actually part of your main wall, which is pretty cool. Plus a free staircase. So the only problem is if you set up your wall and you don't have the space for it, no, you don't have the space for it. And now this gets more into the military aspects. For example, I have that Fletcher set up right about here. Fletcher's workshop. For that, you see all the little icons like right here. You need a bowyer. Yeah, I said it right the first time. because you need a bow to give to a guy to train. You know, no bow, no archer. Makes sense, right? Surprise! And you guys thought I forgot. But yeah, so a Fletcher for bows, crossbows, you need an artillerators, pole turns, forge for maces, blacksmith for swords, weaponsmith for halberds.
What needed, your lordship?
Armorers, etc. Siege camps for your big siege weapons. Click. And need a couple more hovels. I like to cram as many as I can near the main castle here, because it is more bang for your buck. Go back to the market and see, they do supply. They do bring you things, which is nice. They clearly, I mean, they have to. If they didn't bring anything, then it's going to be a very slow game. But the trees do get destroyed, as we pretty sure that's the one I was looking at, but maybe not. Maybe I was thinking of this camp. But trees do go away. You do have to keep rotating and in and out
Morning,
and
your
out and in,
lordship.
and you know, iron piles and quarries and all that good stuff is needed for all sorts of other good stuff. Castle tower. Go ahead and just do a royal tower right here, which is gigantic. So, I mean, grand tower is even worse. But we'll add this to our fake castle over here. Just to have them continuing. But I like some wooden platforms. I like me some wooden platforms. They're nice and easy. But a little lookout tower would be great down there. That would help basically be a little... It's like the mini towers that are good for protecting your resources that are away from your kingdom. Keep. There we go. Here's some siege. You know, you need sappers, battering rams, mantelets, burning carts, catapults, trebuchets. Bink.
Eager to work.
Eager to work. Now, there is a way of going with square tower. Trying to show you guys one extra little tidbit on the defenses. Boom. We're just going to pretend that that's part of the connections there. So, castle defense. Again, so hoardings, pitch ditch. Yes, even war dogs. War dogs are kind of neat. But there was a glitch I found when I was playing the first time with war dogs. It's hinky. But engine tower. Here we go. So you get an engine tower. That's the tower I was looking for. I'll say right about there. And then we'll go hay bale launcher. That looks kind of neat. And now you have...
You need something?
Tower defense. You actually have a nice little target archery target radial that shows you the burn-in distance, how far it can shoot, stuff
Preparing.
like that. And yeah, I think it'll actually just keep flopping around. Boom. That's pretty cool. I like that. I don't know how to deselect really. Left click deselects, right clicks action. Alright, so it's kind of Diablo-esque. You can tell it's been a while. But from here, what we end up doing is, let's double check our barracks. Trying to get some guys going here. But, I remember now. Need an armory. Armory go next to barracks. And then you can actually store the arms you're making. No, concepts. Concepts, people. There they go. They're all taking their pole arms and the who's-its and what's-its all the way over here. Oh, there is no fast speed. It's a real-time strategy. No turn by turn, no slow down, no speed up. It's weird. And by weird, I mean... Well, no, it's weird. But I mean that with love. Because I love the franchise. I do. It's one of those, I want to find something so wrong with it because there are many flaws with it, but I can't. There's just no tangible way that I can justify saying this is a bad game. I would more strongly recommend for you to pick up Stronghold 2 if you were interested in something like this. We'll get a little bit close and kind of show off a few subtle things. You'll actually have an armorer in here collecting and resupplying everything. You can get close enough and actually see the guys doing their job, hauling stuff. It's really detailed. They walk like they maybe mess themselves.
Now wood, hello.
But it's medieval era. Maybe they did. You never know. But they need wood. They need wood. You click on them while you're not doing anything. No wood, my lord. Which, for me, just means to go bye. And you do need to space this out properly. Don't willy-nilly it like I did, because these guys need to get to the stockpile. The resource gatherers need to bring everything to the stockpile, and then from here they need to go from their work to the storage location. So multiple stockpiles are not an option. This is the stockpile I'm highlighting with my little gauntlet right now, and you don't get... I'm sorry, no, that's the granary for food. This is the stockpile, but you also only get one granary as well. So yeah, don't even remember what this is. I think that's this guy, the market. One market, one armory, one barracks. You only get one because in reality, it's not hard to make a bunch of people. These are your armed peasants, basically standard man-at-arms, archer, crossbowman, maceman. It is not a higher the level, higher the upgrade, the better the person. It is not. It's physics-driven in the sense that... Oh, let me show you. Archer, crossbow, and they come right out immediately, as long as you have the supplies. So you don't need more than one barracks.
Our strings are waxed.
Our strings are waxed.
Get up on those walls!
Get up on the walls, exactly. That's what I want you to do. Pathing's a little hinky. Sometimes I'll kind of skip and stutter here and there. But honestly, it's okay. It's not game-breaking until you get to the point where, you know, you build so many people, you don't take them out, that maybe they'll get stuck in here. I had that happen with a few macemen before. Or, yeah, mace people. Yes. But,
just give us the target.
And now, if I recall... I don't remember where it is. Maybe I'll think of it as we keep going. So, we'll continue blabbing. This will be a mission briefing where you are, difficulty of it. Everything up here will be random events. Only good. Oh, actually they're off now. Quite nice events. Not too bad, mixed, typically bad, dreadful. You can turn them on as mixed. Difficulty can stay normal, but we're gonna do some hungry wild animals. Launch the attack. And, I mean, it's free build. Boom. I got more money. Yay, more money. And then zoom out here. You can see the little circle where they're coming from. And Stronghold 2, you had skirmish mode. Like, that's what I was saying from the start. You had another kingdom that they're building as you build. You can upgrade your lord also. This lord is pretty much... I mean, I can't even click on him right now. I don't know what's going on with him. He's being a putz. Forget it. I don't want him anyways. We're gonna hold banquet, 40, 2 different items, clothes and meat. 40 on each. Boom, 160. This is basically kind of a scoreboard. Tab will clear out everything. Yeah. Okay, so tab does clear everything. Here comes the wild beasts. The beasts. They're coming. The beasts. But they're coming kind of slow. So we're going to add some of these guys. An attack is in process. Another attack may be launched when the enemy has been defeated. Okay,
some of our peasants are feeling pretty poorly, my lord. The enemy are attacking.
Oh, the enemy are attacking. Means probably right back here. Which means we probably need a couple men-at-arms. I like men-at-arms. Rangers, apparently both sword and bow. There is no
my noble lord.
no horsies.
Onward!
Alright, folks.
Marching
Open formation, column formation.
Line up!
Line.
Open field!
I don't mind open, really.
March!
Some are faster than others. It's really negligible to where I don't notice it. Ever. But there's the monks. Or, yeah, no, this would be...
Morning, your lordship. The people are excited about a forthcoming marriage, sire.
Yeah, nice little things like that happen
My
too.
sword is yours!
And when people are happy, they are good. They like happy. I like happy. Otherwise, you can get revolts and such and such and such and such and...
Advance!
Fun things like that.
We are under attack. Wolves are attacking.
Oh, the wolves made it. There's the wolves. Alright,
let's be at them.
Peasants will fight. Peasants are kind of worthless.
The way is barred!
But, there's the...
Spears at the ready.
Man-at-arms throwing some spears. Gotta...
No problem, sir.
Man, putting down that bolt of cloth just to beat animals.
Finish them off, man.
But yeah, some animals are.
Ovine amnesia has struck the shepherd, sire. Once again, they have lost their flocks.
Well, way to go, you yahoos. But so that's the way they ended up coming up. The computer will go. Oh, you have a wall here. Let's just walk around the edge. So here comes...
The way is barred!
Let's see if I can do a quick build real fast. Stop this from happening, because I want them to come through. Come on. Boom.
My lord?
Let's just launch that right there.
You need something? Preparing.
Burns a few people. That's kind of cool. I've never played with
awaits
the
us.
hay launcher before.
Keep your spears level, men.
Well, this is basically combat. Kind of slow-paced looking.
What
I don't know why
troubles
you guys don't want to go attack. See, you know what? Right there, that's actually
On your
it.
command!
They have glitched into the camp. That's the very issue I was talking about.
Recruits needed, sire.
You need peasants for any troops
Lift
you make.
those bows, you dogs! How can we help? Preparing.
Surprise! You need people to make people. I know, it's amazing.
We are under attack.
Burning people doesn't seem to do much. But anyways, that's just a very poor and very brief show of what goes
A fine
on
day, my lord.
for combat. Combat is rough. Combat is... You have to be fully prepared for combat. If you're not fully prepared and you're just kind of puttering around, well, surprise, you're gonna probably bomb.
Woman,
Pretty
string
quickly.
up.
But
Setting
I'll
out.
bring you guys up top, and what I was really trying to show you was if you're up on a
You need
parapet
something.
or a wall or something, you do get better range. It's nice. It's a little physics driven right there.
Preparing.
That's the extent of everything I have to show you folks today. I might dabble into this again in the future. I mean, there
Too close to
are
the enemy to build.
there's some pretty neat things. I won't lie, I won't fib, I won't try to convince you guys to buy the game. I won't
Ready, sir.
convince you guys not to buy the
Inaccessible,
game.
sire.
I know you guys are, and girls. Don't want to be too gender specific here. I know you are all very
Lift
specific
those
on what
bows,
you like
dogs.
to play.
Man, the
Given the
parapets.
opportunity of finding a good sale for Stronghold 3, specifically Stronghold 3, find a good sale for it, pick it up. It's nice, it's casual, you don't need to get too involved or invested in your particular castle because you can
How
always
can
just
we help?
in
Preparing.
and out, and honestly, it's nice, it's quaint. If you're big on
Preparing.
warfare and strategies and tactics
Some of our
and things
peasants
like
are
that,
fated poorly, my lord.
there are better games out there. It's fact. There's always a better game that does something a little nicer. This one is
We are under
great
attack.
on economy. Great feel, great vibe to it. I mean, it feels like you're there. I do miss in one of the strongholds, I believe. I'm about 95% positive of this. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've played
My lord.
the other
Preparing.
strongholds in the franchise. But some of them had, like, you had to have muck diggers that would actually go around and clean up the filth in your kingdom also. So it would actually be, if you didn't do that, disease and sickness would start spreading a little more, which I think they're just kind of implying that that's happening now. Or I'm thinking of a completely different game.
Fine day, my lord.
I've been going through so many games recently, it's kind of hard to separate them all.
Engineers at your service.
I'm referring to all the ones I used to play,
At your disposal.
all that fun stuff. But it looks like
Preparing.
fire sucks. Honestly, I thorough disappointment in the fire here.
Too close to the enemy to build.
Too close to the
Can't
enemy
place
to
that
build, but
there,
it builds
my lord.
automatically.
Rally to the lord. He is under attack.
Harpoon
Engineers
turrets.
at your service. Set us a task.
Invalid target. I don't even know what's going on. But yeah, see, they come up. Here's my archers that I sent up here. They're actually going to shoot over the parapets into the enemies. It's actually a nice little angle, and it shows. They do shoot straight, and the arrow just flies down, but whatever. You can deal with
People
it.
are
You're usually
excited
not
about a
that close
forthcoming
to
marriage, sire.
pay attention. If I had to give it a ranking system, I would say vibe, feel, aesthetics. Pretty high up. Battle, warfare, things like that, not so much. But I'll let you guys decide. For now, we will say this is it. This is Stronghold 3. And any comments, questions, hate mail, as usual. Anything helps. Anything adds on. I know I did tend to ramble a little bit here, but meh. It happens. I'll edit some of it out, shrink it down a little bit for y'all, because I care. I love each and every one of you in that nice, warm, fuzzy, squeeze the teddy bear kind of way. And and yeah, again, like, subscribe, comment, hate me, love me. everything helps. This has been zeroing in on Stronghold 3 Gold. This is the Camping BTE 85. Stay down, hunker in, hold your shot. Have a good one.